E
E
A
A
G
G
L
L
E
E
S.
S. Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly eagles fly.
Fly eagles fly. Fly eagles fly.
Yo, that man, you know who it is, you know what it is, your boy Fully Fresh, aka the General. Listen, man, if you haven't done it, I appreciate in advance if you just hit that sub button right down there, man. Seriously. Also, hit the like. Pushes your boy out there, you know what I mean? When you like, the more you like, the more the content gets pushed, man. And also, there is a bell right there next to the subscribe button, lets you know, you be the first to know when I put up all this flavor. Listen, fresh fact of the day is not really a fact, but it kind of is. Fresh fact, first of all, from one father to another, happy Father's Day to every father that is doing what they're supposed to be doing. I know it's a handful of us, I say us because I mean fathers, that are not doing their job. And that makes a lot of people look at us differently, especially as a black male, you know what I mean, a black father, whatever the case may be. A lot of it is because of jail situations. A lot of it is because, you know, mothers or whatever, they get into it and they don't want to deal with that, so they don't deal with the child, which is not right, but these are just facts that I'm telling you. But no matter what, the child deserves better. He deserves his father, if his father is around. You know what I mean? So, for everybody that is doing a job at being a father, man, shout out to y'all. Shout out guys like Philly Mike, like LB, you know, just a couple more kinds of creators. I know my brother, Charles Smith, man, shout out to him. I know for a fact that they are all good fathers. You know what I mean? And we need that. We need that. So shout out to all of y'all. Listen, before I get into my rant about the Sixers, I got a question for y'all real fast, and I'm not going to take too much time on this, and I'm going to give my opinion. But I want to know from y'all comment below. Where's Miles Sanders ranked as a running back to you? Top 10? Top 15? Top 20? We all know that PFF didn't have him in the top 100, period. And the more and more I look at it, yes, he did. It was him that was third in yards and carries, but they was limited by Mr. Doug Peterson or Jeffrey Lurie or Howie Roseman, whoever's the culprit and all that. The fact of the matter is, yes, they were limited. You know what I mean? And it's kind of hard to judge if he was to get the full workload like a guy like Alvin Kamara gets. You know what I mean? A guy like Derrick Henry gets. And the list just goes on and on. So I shout out the Philly Talk podcast again. Somebody tweeted at Mike that David Montgomery was better than Miles Sanders. I disagree, but if I'm a fan of David Montgomery, I could debate it. And the numbers kind of show that. Now, I don't think he's a better athlete. I don't think that he's a better running back. But when your numbers is your numbers and you're a running back, this is what you know, the proof is in the pudding. Call me the gentleman. So to me, I think Miles has been held back. He should be a top 10 running back, but he's borderline top 15-ish. To me, let me know what y'all think in the comments about that, because it's a shame that he's been robbed the last 2 years of just probably having great seasons. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about that, man. Sixers talk. We already know it is game 7 time. Last time we had a game 7, it did not go our way, even though they fought. And I was not mad at the Sixers for losing the way that they lost. Was I mad about the series? Yes. If you don't know what I'm talking about the quadruple doink. Yes. We got thrown in our face after the the Cutler situation or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm not Cutler, damn. The Parkey situation at the Chicago game. I don't know why I said Cutler. But anyway, not gonna lie to you. I feel confident going into this game. And it has nothing to do with Ben Simmons. It has nothing to do with Doc Rivers. It has a lot to do with Joel Embiid. But I'm confident that Steph Curry's going to shoot Seth. He looked like Steph. But Steph Curry's going to shoot the freaking lights out. I'm not going to lie to you. This dude has been consistent this whole playoffs. He's been the most consistent three-point shooter in the playoffs. These are facts. And how do you win games? By shooting threes. Now, I'm going to get in my rant now, so y'all just take a seat. Ben Simmons, I need more than you. It's crazy. Ben Simmons is the X factor for us doing what we are supposed to do, is win a championship. He is the X factor, and I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not liking it. Why is it that it's always a guy that plays for Philly that has all the potential, but chooses not to freaking use it? Even AI, we love AI, but he went on pure rawness. You know what I mean? Pause. But you get what I'm saying. If AI would have, and I'm not even going to say the practice situation, but if he would have been unstubborn, if AI would have been more into making himself better instead of just going out there on raw talent, who knows what AI would have been? And it's the same thing with Ben Simmons, y'all. Ben Simmons, and I'm not comparing the two. I'm just saying, because we all know how AI attacked, but it was certain points of the game that AI took for granted. And Ben Simmons is doing the same freaking thing. Not being aggressive is taking he is taking it lightly. He's not taking advantage of him getting on the floor like Maxey said. When I get on that floor, I take advantage because I don't know when the next time I'm going to play. Who knows? And he needs to take advantage of that. So for me, I'll bench him a game 7. Get your freaking head in the game. It's been plenty of times Doc Rivers has said, I inform him, not demand, but inform him to shoot jump shots 4 times a game. He does none of that, what you say, Doc. You cannot be getting paid $170 million and score 6 points in a playoff, and not just a playoff game, but a winner-go-home playoff game. You scored 6 freaking points. Are you kidding me? Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Are you kidding me? Let me tell you this. You need to give Maxey $10 million this year because he saved your butt. He saved your butt and he saved the season. Now, I know there was only, 16 points, but it was crucial times, crucial threes, and Doc Rivers was finally seeing, I can't play Ben Simmons in the fourth quarter. What's that going to look like in Game 7? In a couple of hours. He's starting to finally see, I need a point guard on the floor. Not only because of a hack of Ben, which shouldn't happen, but it is. Not only because of that, but because of the fact that he comes up the freaking court, Ben Simmons, he comes up the court, has the ball in his hands, looks at Steph, and he doesn't go past the freaking foul line. What is the point of you even bringing the ball up? You set no offense. I don't get it. Doc, are you seeing what I'm seeing? I'm cussing my TV out every single game. Dude, why are you coming out 4 or 5 straight drives and just bringing the ball up and holding it in your hand and waiting for somebody to flash and get open? Go to work. Bring your hard hat, your lunch pail, your time sheet, and you go to work. I got Sixers winning this game, and I already told you why. I think Embiid is going to have a good game. Russ last game was horrible. I think they not always won, but just called a freaking game fair. Just called a game fair. And then they fined Embiid for what? You fined Embiid. He didn't do nothing. He held his arms out. Trae Young is pushing him into his player. And he gets pushed while he's on the ground. I don't know why. I don't know why. Embiid wanted to be the bad guy, though. Embiid wanted, when he wanted to be the bad guy, he wants the fans to boo him. He wants this and he wants that. And it's looking like it's starting to happen. So you got to watch your step, big dog. You got to watch your step, big dog. That's really it, man. I got Sixers winning this convincingly. It's going to come down to probably 9 points, but I got us going up early and letting off some gas like we usually do, but having enough fortitude this time to win the game, man. I got Tobias getting his usual 24. I got Steph getting 35 tonight. Just going bonkers. Early, too. I got Maxey. I would start Maxey. Court Miles gives you nothing right now. You got to see, Court Miles the guy, he got to be in a groove. And you can't get him in that groove by putting him in the starting unit. So I would start Maxey, and I would play Ben at the 4. Put Tobias at the 3, play Ben at the 4, and set him up in the dunker spot. And hey, he's not a point guard. Sorry. Love Ben. I'm starting to see that he's not a freaking point guard. You can't run a pick and roll with him. He comes down, he doesn't set up any offense. That's not a point guard. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. You already know. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that.